The now infamous Cabo Six have been accused of murdering Shanquella Robinson in Cabo, Mexico, and new developments now seem to point toward the fact that the allegation might just be true. The FBI has been investigating this for a while now without much noise coming out of the situation, and while that has frustrated the victim's family, it has also put a lot of pressure on the investigation agency. Have they slipped up and made a mistake? Find out in the video. Shanquella Robinson, a 25-year-old woman from Charlotte, North Carolina, arrived in San Jose del Cabo, a vacation city on Mexico's Baja California peninsula, with 6 friends on October 28. She was discovered lifeless the next day in the rented property where they were staying. Robinson's friends informed her mother she died from alcohol intoxication, but her death certificate said that she died from spinal cord and neck injuries. Authorities were called in to investigate Robinson's death after a video of one of her friends physically abusing her went viral. The FBI is now investigating Robinson's death alongside Mexican authorities, who have filed an arrest warrant and are attempting to extradite one of Robinson's trip companions. Here's all we know so far about the case. Robinson's mother told CNN that she spoke with her daughter on October 28. When I spoke with her, she seemed to be pretty happy. She was laughing. She said she seemed very happy on that trip. I said, "Okay, enjoy yourself. Love you. I will talk to you tomorrow." And I never spoke with her again. Robinson graduated from West Charlotte High School and attended Winston-Salem State University, where she met several of her trip companions. According to her father, she ran her own company braiding children's hair. Robinson's pals came home after she was discovered dead in the living room of the vacation rental where she and her friends were staying. Her father told the New York Times that he had no idea why they were allowed to leave Mexico. A video of someone physically hitting Robinson has been making the rounds on the internet in recent weeks. The individual can be seen throwing her to the ground and punching and kicking her all over her body and head. "Shanquella, can you at least fight back?" A man standing nearby can be heard shouting. "My daughter's not a fighter, man. She's not a fighter, not at all," said Shanquella's father about the video. Robinson's death certificate added to the mystery surrounding her demise. Robinson's acquaintances told her mother she died as a result of alcohol poisoning, although her death certificate indicated differently. According to the Times, Robinson was discovered unresponsive in her living room in San Jose del Cabo and died approximately 15 minutes after being injured. There was no mention of alcohol toxicity on the certificate.
And when they got back from the trip with her luggage, what did they tell you happened to your daughter?
That she got sick from drinking. It was alcohol.
According to the police complaint, Robinson's friends summoned a doctor but refused to take her to the hospital for treatment. According to the Charlotte Observer, a doctor visited Robinson when someone called for medical assistance at the vacation house on the afternoon of October 29. Robinson's vital signs were stable when the doctor arrived, but she was dehydrated and unable to talk. Robinson had drunk a lead of alcohol. According to the doctor intended to take Robinson to the hospital, but her companions insisted on treating her at the vacation house, according to the police report. Before she had a seizure, the doctor attempted to give her an intravenous line. According to the Observer, at that time, one of Robinson's friends called an ambulance. When the doctor detected no pulse at 4:49 p.m., she and one of Robinson's friends began CPR. More rounds of CPR, adrenaline, and defibrillator discharges were delivered by paramedics. At 5:57 p.m., Robinson was pronounced dead. One of Robinson's friends has been served with an arrest warrant. The Attorney General of Baja California, Sir Daniel de la Rosa, informed reporters that Robinson's death was the result of direct aggression and that an arrest warrant for femicide, the killing of a woman because of her gender, had been issued. De la Rosa believes Robinson's death was caused by a friend of hers. Authorities in both Mexico and the United States have not identified the suspect, but they have confirmed that she is a U.S. citizen living in the United States. Although no one has been charged in the case and authorities have not published the names of Robinson's companions, the FBI Charlotte field office has begun an inquiry into his death, according to CNN. Mexican prosecutors say they are discussing an extradition request with federal government officials in both nations. "We are already carrying out all the relevant procedures, both the Interpol file and the extradition request," De La Rosa said. Needless to say, the public has been attracted by the strange story. While everyone thinks that her death was tragic, many are using it as a warning tale, arguing that this is why you can't call everyone your friend. Shanquella's holiday companions, on the other hand, were people she had known and trusted for a long time. These were not strangers or folks she had recently met. These were folks she knew and who knew her family. Paul Cook, Shanquella's 5-year-old best friend, was among those present. He'd spent time with her family, and they were concerned about him. Azir Wiggins, another friend, has already turned to Instagram to assert his innocence. He claims to have taken care of Shanquella when she was sick and to have been the only person by her side as she died. Other than what we've seen in the leaked videos, we don't know much about her friends Malik Dyer, Winter Donovan, and Alice Michelle Hyatt. However, the public is more interested in the group's sole remaining friend, Dejani Jackson. Dejani was a college friend with whom Shanquella had spent time before the trip. Unfortunately, it's also thought that she was the one who beat up Shanquella in the video. So far, 2 videos from the trip have surfaced. The most renowned is the seemingly one-sided battle between Shanquella and Dejani. Another has now been unearthed in which Shanquella calls her friends just to have them all become silent when she enters the room.
It's my friends for me, because, y'all, it don't take that long to get naked. It don't take that long to get naked, hoes. Where y'all at? She told me I'm gonna keep it hot. You gonna keep it hot? What?
I'll keep my hot business shoes that I don't want to wear because it's cute as fuck.
They, what Go said, they croup.
The one that's like mediocre is in my chains. I can't wear them.
We don't know who tried to help her, while the police report indicates that Wender was the one who attempted to contact for help. Why these people who knew Shanquella and her family choose to hurt her and then try to cover it up remains a mystery. Why would her friends videotape the altercation and then lie about her having alcohol poisoning? Her best friend, Khalil, dropped off her bags with her mother, Salamander Robinson, when the 6 friends returned home. He appeared kind and regretful as he told her that her daughter had died from alcohol intoxication. He was a lovely, caring friend who spent days at their residence. Salamander was initially approached by the friend group after Shanquella became ill. They kept Salamander in the loop with constant updates, as any good friend would. While Salamander was aware that the gang had been arguing, no one could have predicted that her friends would attempt to cover up something so horrible. When the group returned home and their stories didn't fit up, Salamander realized something wasn't right. Nobody knows why the group was fighting, what triggered it to become so aggressive and physical, or what motivated Shanquella's murder. Robinson's family in Charlotte, North Carolina, refused to trust the explanations presented to them by her friends about how she died. The group told them several stories, including that she died of alcohol poisoning. According to WSOC, the Mexican death certificate lists her cause of death as severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation. Robinson's sister Quilla Long verifies this on a GoFundMe page set up to cover the family's legal bills. Her associates claimed she died of alcohol poisoning, but the death certificate from the Mexican government contradicts this statement as it reveals a broken neck and cracked spine at a time of death, which is 15 minutes after she sustained these injuries, posted Long. Long said that the U.S. State Department was uncooperative in the matter and claimed there was no evidence despite the availability of the video online. When Brooklyn net Kyrie Irving donated $65,000 to the cause, the GoFundMe page began to gain traction. Robinson's story sparked fury in the Black community on social media, helping to keep her cause alive. A month later, Mexican officials have finally begun an investigation into Robinson's death as a femicide, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation has also opened an investigation. So, do you think the Cabo 6 will be investigated any further? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, goodbye.